All right, we can start checking in.
This is Susan Dunn. I have 2 cases.
All right, go ahead.
I have Naya Wise. She should be on the Zoom. It's Wise, like smart. And I'm also covering for Ken Waldhorn for a Justin Baker.
I'm here.
You appointed on Wise, Dunn?
I'm sorry?
You appointed on Wise?
I am.
Okay, and who was the other one?
Justin Baker, that's for Ken Waldhorn.
You're standing in for him?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Okay, you have co-counsel on that too.
Okay.
It's Mr. Dillard. Oh, I see Mr. Dillard is on.
Yes, that's on O'Neill.
Okay,
What case is she talking about?
she's on the same one as you. It's the same one. She's on Baker, you're on O'Neill. They're co-defendants.
Good morning, Kitty. Do you already have me checked in? This is Attorney John Hortis.
No, I don't.
I've got the William Grady Ash tether violation and then your exam at 10:45 for Freddie Brown.
All right, I got you.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning, clerks. Justin Andrews, Marianne Bruder.
Okay, I can't hear you. You have to do it one at a time.
Ma'am, could I just check in on DeAndre Stover?
Okay, I'm trying to check all the attorneys in.
Okay.
Just one at a time. Who was next?
Justin Andrews, on behalf of Ms. Marianne Bruder.
Your P number, counselor?
81445.
And ma'am, this is Jamil Puja. I'm trying to check in on DeAndre Stover.
Stover.
Yes, ma'am.
Your P number?
71963.
Thank you. Who's
Thank you.
next? Check.
Kitty, good morning. Ronnie Strong checking in on a Darnell Mavens. He's not on the docket. He's just asking the court to allow him to go out of state for a week.
Do you have
Gotta
the
keep-
case?
The weekend.
I do. It's 20-058-762-01.
Need a weekend.
Oh, it says it was. Did you do something submitted yesterday?
He called the court yesterday asking, could he get on the docket for today to make the motion to go out of state?
Oh, okay. I got an email from someone at the pretrial service.
Talk to the lady at the pretrial office.
Okay, who's next? Checking in.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. It's Sharon Payne. I'm here for a PCC on Matthew Hinton.
All right, I got you, Ms. Payne.
Thank you.
Who's next? Checking in.
Good morning, Kate DeMott Grady on Aaron Springfield.
Springfield.
And it's going to be a waiver. How should I get the waiver form?
The judge is gonna do it. Is your client on?
He is, yes. Perfect, thank you.
I need your P number, Ms. Grady.
83667.
All right, who's next? What attorney is checking in?
Good morning, Steve Remsky. Forgive me, everyone. I'm here on Curtis Allen, but his mother says he retained counsel.
I don't have an appearance in here.
I'll wait.
Who's next? Checking in.
Morning, Madam Clerk. This is Adam Clements. I have Dwayne Pippins this morning.
All right, I got you, Mr. Clemens. Who's next?
Thank you.
Good morning,
Any-
Stephanie Farkas. I'm checking in on Kwame Jones.
Oh, conference. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Any other attorney need to check in? Time for the whole.
Can you adjust this goddamn?
Do you have your case number, sir?
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning. One moment. I'm on the phone.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. What is your name? You're calling the wrong courtroom. That's a traffic ticket, and your judge is Giles. Sir, the case number you just gave me is assigned to Judge Hinton Johnson. It's a ticket, and it's your name. Mm-hmm. You have an exam for February 1st at 11 o'clock. You need to call your attorney, sir. We have nothing to do with the traffic ticket. I told you that's assigned to another judge. I just told you, the exam scheduled for February 1st at 11 a.m. Sir, call your attorney. All right, who's next?
Madam Clerk, Richard Banta here for Dave on Thomas.
All right. Any other attorney need to check in?
Yes, good morning. This is Tim Rather. I'm here on Rayfield Clary. Yes, 2 cases, I believe, for PCC.
Okay, do you know why these cases came to Judge Giles?
I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know. One was up about a week and a half ago, so I'm not sure why they both came here. That was just what I was asked to do.
One is assigned to Judge Archer, but that's a domestic violence, and that's the old case.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so these cases need to go back to Archer. I tried calling the courtroom, but nobody answered.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Log on to Judge Archer.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna have to send the files down.
Kitty, this is Tuttles. Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. I don't know why I was doing that. All right, I have a Curtis Allen Jr. for PCC. That
Oh, okay, you're the, you didn't submit a appearance, Mr. Tuttles?
I didn't say it again.
There was no appearance in the file. Did you do one?
I'm gonna call my office and have them send over.
All right. But I got you checked in.
I didn't hear you.
Huh? I said I have you checked in, but I need that appearance.
Okay. All right. I'll check back in. I'll come back.
Well, I have you checked in, so don't go too far.
Okay. Is that twin, Jerry?
Huh?
No, I was asking the officer, was that Jerry?
Terry?
Terry.
Terry, that's Terry. Are we ready?
This is real choppy. I'm gonna leave and come back. Hopefully the connection will be better. Okay, Kitty?
Yeah, you are chopping up a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Good morning. How are you? Good morning. You're a prosecutor?
Yes.
Can I have your P number, please?
83358.
83358. And are you ready?
I'm ready.
What's your name?
Matthew Stoll, last name spelled S-T-O-L-L-O-S-I.
Ready? You ready, Frida? I am ready. Ready on Wise?
Ready.
Calling case number 2155079, the people of the state of Michigan versus Nia Wise. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoll on behalf of the phone.
Good morning, Your Honor. Susan Dunn, P58696. I represent Miss Wise.
Ms. Wise, state your name for the record, please.
Nia Wise here present.
All right, Ms. Wise, so you know I don't do T-shirts in my courtroom.
Damn.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry about that. Huh?
Don't do T-shirts in my courtroom. I don't do sweats. You dress for court. You understand?
I'm sorry about
All right. I just need to make sure that you understand.
Okay, I understand.
All right, because if you don't, I'm gonna dress you. I just send you Wayne County Jail. They dress you.
No,
All
I'm
right?
okay.
Yes.
All right, it's your pleasure.
Your Honor, I do not have discovery on Miss Wise's case yet. I did order it. I think Mr. Moody is going to email it to me. I'm asking if I could have a quick adjourned PCC date for that. Otherwise, I know Your Honor likes to move things. I'll have an exam date.
And this one, I do have discovery completely ready. Your name was not listed on the ROA, so I didn't know who to send it to. I can just get your email. I can get sent to that.
Yes, please. My email is susandunlaw@gmail.com.
Thank you.
You have your ID number?
Wait, what is it?
Yeah, I believe it's going to be 2.
I mean, you need for exam purposes.
For exam purposes, just 1, I believe. All right.
February 2nd at 10 o'clock.
Are you ready?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What was that date?
February 2nd at 10 o'clock.
Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you, Your Honor.
439. Zero, 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 zero.
Your Honor, will that be for an in-person exam?
In-person exam.
Thank you.
Ready on Baker and O'Neill.
Yes, ma'am.
Calling case number 2062755, the people of Michigan versus Justin Baker. Defendant number 1 is charged with count 1, stolen property, receiving and concealing motor vehicle. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. The people of the state of Michigan versus Jaheim O'Neill. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 1, stolen property, receiving and concealing motor vehicle. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your wonderful staff. May it please this most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Susan Dunn. My P number is 58696. I'm representing Mr. Baker. I'm standing in for Mr. Waldhorn this morning, who had a bad phone number for the defense. I know he hasn't spoken to Mr. Baker yet.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Joseph Dillard, P 37225. This is on behalf of Mr. Jaheim O'Neill. Your Honor, I would ask that this honorable court waive my client's presence today. I have requested discovery and have not received discovery as of today. I would ask that this matter be rescheduled for another probable cause conference.
Okay, I don't reschedule the probable cause. We'll set it for exam.
You have an
We'll make sure you get discovery. If you don't get discovery, case gets dismissed. So we waive appearance on both defendants.
This is
Exam, witnesses.
2 witnesses, Your Honor. And discovery will be tendered by close of business today.
All right.
Just can I ask, I thought Mr. Baker was in the room.
I am. I'm right here. Justin Baker's present.
Well, Mr. Baker, you need to turn the light.
Judge, would you mind if I have Mr. Baker give me his phone number so I can speak to Mr. Waldhorn?
I see him. Mr. Baker?
Your phone number?
Yes.
Your phone number, sir?
734 674 5524.
How much?
Mr. Baker, get somewhere so I can see you, please.
Oh, okay. Let me put my shoes on. Give me a quick second.
Mr. Baker?
Yes, I'm here. Can you see me now?
I can see you, Mr. Baker. I don't do sweats in my courtroom either. Dress for my
I'm sorry
court or
about
I dress.
that. That's my.
I just need you to understand, if you didn't dress for my court, I will dress you. I just send you Wayne County Jail. Let them dress you. All right?
Okay.
All right. We're gonna set this matter for 10:30 on February 2nd.
One moment, Your Honor. Okay, that's a good day for me, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
And that's
Thank you, Your Honor.
February 2nd at 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
How you too?
Kitty, this is Mr. Tuttles. Can you hear me better now? Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
You're-
My clerk says she's gonna send that appearance over. She thought you did it already.
Okay, I'll check my email. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We ready on Bruner?
Ready, Your Honor.
Calling case number 21-55085, the people of the state of Michigan versus Mary Ann Bruner. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Soloff on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. If they please this most honorable court. Justin Andrews, PA 1445, on behalf of Ms. Mary Ann Bruner, who is present on Zoom.
Ms. Bruner, state your name for the record, please.
Mary Ann Bruner?
All right. What's your pleasure, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, today's date and time set for PCC. I was retained on this matter as of yesterday evening. Still waiting for discovery to be tendered. At this moment, I'm asking for an in-person exam while discovery is being tendered.
All right. I can provide discovery this afternoon. If you could just provide me your email, I would appreciate it.
Prosecutor asked for your email, counsel.
Yes, it's Justin Andrews at diversitylawgroup.net.
Thank you. I expect
February 2nd at 10.
February 2nd, 10 o'clock, Your Honor.
February 2nd at 10:30.
10:30. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you have to be there on time because I'm calling at 10:30.
Yes, Your Honor. We will be there before 10:30.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. I'll continue.
Ready on Stover?
Ready.
Calling case number 21-55068, the people of the state of Michigan versus DeAndre Stover. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer Queen 43 vehicle code, habitual offender, second notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Soloff on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Jamil Kuja appearing on behalf of Mr. Stover.
Mr. Stover online?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I'd ask to waive his presence.
All right, waive his appearance for purpose of this hearing.
Your Honor, I'm just waiting on discovery. I don't know if the court would give me a brief adjournment of the PCC or set it for exam.
Matter for exam.
Mr. Kuja, discovery is available. Once again, for some reason, the defense counsel has not been listed on the ROA. So if I can get your email, I can have discovery over this afternoon.
Okay. It's Jamil, Jamil, at KHUJA law.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would everyone put your systems on mute if you're not in the hearing, please? And a lot of background noise. How many witnesses? 1 yard. February 2nd at 9:15. Thank you, Aaron.
For the exam, Judge?
For the exam, yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you then.
Thank you.
Ready on Hinton, Matthew Hinton.
Ready.
Calling case number 2062766. The people of the state of Michigan versus Matthew Hinton. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer fleeing, 3rd-degree vehicle code. Count 2, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stola on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sharon Payne, P38749, representing Mr. Matthew Hinton, who I do believe is on Zoom. Mr. Hinton, could you please unmute yourself and identify yourself?
My name is Matthew Hinton.
Thank you. All right, Your Honor, we did not have discovery. I did receive it late yesterday afternoon. I haven't had a chance to discuss it with my client. I'm requesting that we set another probable cause conference, or if the court is so inclined, to pull for exam.
Set it for exam.
Okay.
How many witnesses? 2, Your Honor. February 2nd, 11 o'clock.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately, I have a number of things on the 2nd. Could we do it on the 3rd, since I do have an exam there on the 3rd?
February 3rd, 10 o'clock.
Okay, Your Honor, I will be there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye.
What day? Of what?
Ms. Wise, your hearing's over. You can leave if you wish.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Two 407. No. Judge Giles. Thank you. All right, thank you. Ready on Mabins?
Ready on Mabins?
Calling case number 2058762, the people of the state of Michigan versus Darnell Mabins. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is here on a hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stolon on behalf of the people.
Ronnie Strong appearing on behalf of Mr. Mabins. Your Honor, this court is brought before the court this morning. Mr. Mabins is requesting that he be permitted to leave the state of Michigan for a week to go to Chicago. His bond is currently set at $2,000 personal. He's made all court appearances by Zoom.
No, I'm going to Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Stand corrected, Your Honor. So accordingly,
it's only for the weekend of February 26th to the 2nd, coming back on a Tuesday.
What's the purpose of the travel?
Family vacation, just me, my mom, my brothers, sisters, and cousins. I handed all information over to the pretrial offices with addresses, phone numbers, and location of the cabin.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I was not aware of this hearing. It was not on the docket sheet when I was preparing yesterday morning, so I will leave it to the court's discretion.
All right. All right, court's going to grant permission. Mr. Strong, I have the order you submitted. We'll go ahead and sign it.
yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else?
Nothing else by the defense.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Mr. Mabins, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Court's permission, sir.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Ready, Aaron Springfield?
Yes.
Calling case number 20627, the people of the state of Michigan versus Aaron Springfield. Charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stolon on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Kate DeMott Grady, P83667, on behalf of Mr. Aaron Springfield, who's joining us via Zoom. Mr. Springfield, can you please state your name for the record?
Springfield.
Thank you. Your Honor, I've spoken with Mr. Springfield about his right to a preliminary hearing, and he is choosing at this time to waive that right and to be bound over to circuit court. I would also like to address bond, if Your Honor would allow.
People have any objections?
You have no objection to the waiver.
All right, Mr. Springfield, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Sir.
Does anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you gotta listen to me. Did anyone make you any promises for you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
Did anyone threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, sir.
All right, and may the court sign your name to the waiver form and initial off on it?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, can the court sign your name to the waiver form and initial off?
Yes, you may, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division arraignment on the information, which will be February 9th at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor, and may I address bond?
Yes, ma'am.
So Mr. Springfield is 21 years old. This instant case represents his first contact with the criminal legal system. He is a graduate of East Detroit High School. He's on a $1,500 personal bond to this court. Mr. Springfield was accepted to Ancilla College in Donaldson, Indiana. And it's a 2-year private institution. I have emailed the court a copy of his class schedule and the bill for the semester. He is hoping if the court would grant him permission to leave the state of Michigan to be able to attend Ancilla College this semester. He's willing to report if the court wanted to fashion some other monthly reporting or some other thing or type of reporting requirement. He's HIDA eligible, and this college opportunity is a big deal for him, and he would respectfully request the court grant him permission to leave the state of Michigan and to go to Donaldson, Indiana, so he can attend Ancilla College.
All right, do people wish to be heard?
You have no objection to that.
All right, the court's going to grant permission. He's going to have to be available for all court hearings, and if they're in person, he'll have to come back for them.
He understands that, Your Honor, and he will be able to do that. He has transportation.
All right, okay. All right, I'll grant the permission. I'm going to need an order though.
Yes, I will send that right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, wait, there's one. What is it? Mr. Mongrady, I do have an order. I need one that's more specific.
All right, I will edit that right now and provide it to the court.
All right, thank you.
Mr.
Ready
Springfield,
on
you can
50?
sign off.
Yes, I'm ready.
Ready on Pippins, calling case number 1661700. The people of the state of Michigan versus Dwayne Pippins. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed, habitual offender for notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Judge. My name is Adam Clements, P number 77233, appearing on behalf of Mr. Pippins. Judge, I am asking that the court allow me to waive his presence for this proceeding. I've been in regular communication with him.
All right, we client's appearance for the purpose of this hearing. What is your pleasure?
We're asking for an exam, please, Judge.
Everybody check in. Hi, Monet.
Hello, I have a question.
Mr. Tuttle, put your system on mute, please.
Mr. Turlow.
I have,
Oh, you're gonna hang around and go on the record, Mr.
hello.
I would just like an exam, Judge. I don't have discovery in this matter yet, but I'll get it.
All right, hold on. How many witnesses?
One, Your Honor. And Mr. Clements will have discovery to you later this afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
February 2nd, 11 o'clock,
That's fine, Your Honor. It'll be in person, correct, Judge?
in person.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ready on Allen, Curtis Allen.
Ready.
Hello? Madam Clerk, this is Tuttles. I'm ready on out.
Calling case number 2155066. People of the state of Michigan versus Curtis Allen. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
One, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Antonio D. Tuttles, on behalf of my client, that is Mr. Curtis Allen.
Your Honor, Stephen
Not
Rimsky, I'm
present.
court-appointed counsel. I'll bow out and defer to Mr. Tuttles. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Mr.
Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe.
All right, Mr. Tuttles, you
It's
kind of
breaking
figured it out.
up, Your Honor. I'm not hearing.
All right, well, we'll waive your client's appearance for the purpose of this hearing. You wish to have this matter set for our in-person exam?
I do, Your Honor, and I was just retained on this matter yesterday.
All right.
I'll have discovery sent to you this afternoon.
To exit the menu, press the star. I mean, I'm in it. It's just, this is on top of. Yeah. I did. It's not in there.
Oh, good. Ambrose Palmore's first.
February 3rd at 11:15. Is that a good day, Mr. Tuttles?
I didn't hear the date that you gave, Your Honor.
February 3rd at 11:15.
No, I started trial on February the 3rd. It's a jury trial, and I anticipated to go for at least a week.
Hi, Ms. McFarley. Can you unmute?
Okay.
He's here. Stand by.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Down the string. If it starts, if you go to recents, it takes the settings from the previous call, and when you hang up, if it does something.
All right,
change the
Mr.
settings,
Tuttles,
it'll stop
February
that
11.
I can barely hear you. It's real choppy.
Try dialing it.
February 11th at 11.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Well, no, at 10:15. February 11th, 10:15.
Okay, did you say?
Okay,
I'm not hearing what you're saying.
Okay, February 11th at 10:15.
At 10:15. Okay.
Yeah, February 11th.
Okay, Your Honor, I do have a matter that's scheduled for 10 o'clock, and I think that's a continuation of a trial in Southfield. That's supposed to be at 10 o'clock on the 11th. If we do it in the afternoon?
Three o'clock.
3 o'clock.
February 11th. Wait a second. Yeah, February 11th at 3 o'clock.
Okay. All right, and I'll contact the prosecutor for the discovery.
All right, Mr. Tuttles, I'll have that sent to you this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. You can email it to my number.
I'll get your email from the bar website.
Does that conclude this matter?
Yes, it does.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez Gomez,
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
late.
You know, we've been out in the hallway for the last hour.
Beg your pardon?
We've been out in the hallway since before 9.
Oh, all right. Well, when that's scheduled, bring him in right on the time that's
I
scheduled.
told the attorney he was on the phone. Stay right.
No, he stays there.
And, his face mask is connected to his coat.
All right.
Calling case number 2059481, the people of the state of Michigan versus Ernesto Lopez Gomez. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stillwell on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Mikowski, appearing on behalf of Ernesto Lopez Gomez, who's present.
Your party's approach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this case was set so far back. Just trying to do what really is stuff. That's what we do.
Not eligible. You understand?
Sorry?
You will not be eligible for the version if you hold this. So it's up to you.
Okay,
You know, this is a problem here.
right,
Officer comes in and says he was beating you. Problem call first.
we don't, I requested the dash cam. I had nothing. Is it diversion taking place here? Quick ask that for me.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. That's all I got. I got something else coming in.
Let me go talk to my client real quick.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, something else.
Ready on Devon Thomas?
Yep.
Calling case number 2062649, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devon Thomas. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 3, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing, habitual offender, third notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stillwell on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard Bant on behalf of Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My camera don't work though.
All right. Your Honor, today's the date set for the PCC. I have not received discovery yet, but I'm requesting an in-person preliminary exam in this matter.
Mr. Grant, I will get you discovery shortly. The file is so new that it has not made its way to the file room. So once I receive it, I will have discovery sent to you.
All right, thank you.
All right. This call is already scheduled, so this matter's gonna go on with that one, August 4th at 11 o'clock.
August 4th,
Yep.
Thank you, Your Honor.
11 a.m. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Worse.
I'll give you a call.
Is Terry
Sure.
Kwame Jones downstairs?
Let me call that.
Huh?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Tiante McKeithen.
I must not have checked her in.
Not yet.
Calling case number 2155062, the people of the state of Michigan versus Tiana McKitchen. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Phillip on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Regina Triplett on behalf of Mr. McKeithen. Mr. McKeithen, please turn your video on and state your name for the record.
Yeah, Tiante McKeithen.
All right, Mr. McKeithen, I don't do sweats, I don't do t-shirts, I don't do none of that in my courtroom, even on Zoom, sir. You have to dress for court, shirt with a collar. You understand?
Yes. Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right? You come back, if you're not dressed, I'm gonna dress you. I got
Okay.
one week in the Wayne County Jail, they dress you. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. Mr. Triplett, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor, I don't have discovery on this matter. We're asking for I know this court sets for a preliminary exam, so we take that date, but we do need discovery.
Ms. Triplett, your name was not listed on the ROA, so now that I know that you're the defense attorney, I can send discovery to you this afternoon.
Okay, I'm sorry, who is the prosecutor?
My name is Matthew Soloff.
Can you spell your last name?
Yeah, STOLOFF.
STOLMAN?
STOLOFF.
Oh, Stoloff. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you.
All right, February 3rd, I mean, when is
2, Your Honor.
Judge, is that in person February 3rd?
it's gonna be, hold on, yeah, it's gonna be in person, I gotta change that.
Okay.
All right, February 4th at 9:45.
Judge, I can't do that day. I have a doctor's appointment that morning.
February 3rd at 10:45.
You know, Judge, unfortunately, I scheduled a whole bunch of appointments that week, like doctors, dentists. So the following week.
I'm gonna put it on the date it's scheduled for, which is February 2nd then.
Oh, okay. The 2nd in the morning looks good. What time, Judge?
Let's squeeze it in. Hold on.
Okay, so we're ready. Okay, Clarity is going to Archie. So we're ready on Brady Dash and Kwame Jones.
Okay, it's not gonna work on the 2nd because they got too much already scheduled.
Okay, let's see.
What about the 5th? In the morning.
You know, I'm scheduled that morning for Judge Bryant. I don't see any if I come in.
No, well, I'm gonna give you a time. And you're gonna have to be at that time. That's why I'm asking people if they're available, because I expect them to be here at that time. Not in the building, not somewhere else, but there at that time, because at that time, if your client's not here, I'm caseism.
Okay, Judge, let me just say this. The
Yeah, but
entire
keep on.
first,
I'm dismissing the case, but we're moving it at that time, okay?
okay, that entire first week, I'm booked, Your Honor, from the 1st through the 5th.
You said 2 minutes.
Yes, Your Honor.
February 8th at 10:45.
Not gonna work. Doctor's appointments, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Triplett, I gave you like 5 different dates.
I know the whole week of February, Judge, I am booked. I can do the 9th.
That's the next week.
I could do the, Judge, I cannot do the first week of February. I can't do the 8th. I can do the 9th. I can do the 10th. And I can do the 12th.
February 9th at 10:15.
I will be there.
All right.
You said 10:15, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, this is recalling 2155062.
You gave me the wrong one.
Oh, I'm good on
Yeah,
that.
this-
All right, strike that. This is recalling 2059481. People say the Michigan's versus Ernesto Lopez Gomez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Fuller on behalf of people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Bukowski, on behalf of Ernest Lopez Gomez, who's standing in the courtroom. Your Honor, after discussing this matter with my client wishes to waive his right to preliminary exam and estimated rebound to Wayne County Circuit Court for proceedings. I did explain to him that he has an absolute right to preliminary exam when people are required to call witnesses and established by probable cause that more likely than not, crime is committed in the city of Detroit. He wishes to waive his right.
All right.
No, you have any other?
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I have executed a waiver of preliminary exam and approach.
All right, Mr. Lopez Gomez, you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam when the statement show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way, you should waive your right to preliminary exam.
No.
You're waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, sir.
And you signed the waiver examination form, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as found over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which is February 9th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
All I have right now, Judge, I'm waiting on 2 jailers. I'm waiting on 2 jailers.
Judge and Madam Clerk, on Kwame Jones, he's in custody, but I'd be willing to waive his appearance.
Your Honor, I will be standing in for the attorney of record on that, John Trummer. I was informed by Mr. Trummer late yesterday afternoon that the forensic center sent him a letter that they need more time to conduct their evaluation. I have not finished it yet.
There is a letter.
Okay, You can call it at the beginning of the day.
All right, so I guess we don't need them. What about the prosecutor?
I'll stay.
You're
I'll stay
standing
more.
for? Okay. Calling case number 2060051, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kwame Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct with intent sexual penetration. Count 2, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. Count 3, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. Also calling case number 2060052, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kwame Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. Also calling case number 2060327, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kwame Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. Also calling case number 2057368, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kwame Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree, habitual offender, second notice. Also calling case number 2059243, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kwame Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1 and count 2, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. These matters are scheduled for competency hearings.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of the people standing in for the attorney of record, John Trummer.
And good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Stephanie Farkas, P74227, appearing on behalf of Mr. Jones. Your Honor, I'm co-counsel along with Nancy Castell from my office, but I will be handling everything this morning. Mr. Jones is in custody. We'd ask the court to waive his appearance for purposes of today's proceeding.
All right, we'll waive his appearance for purpose of today's hearing. We're going to reschedule this matter for.
Your Honor, before you pick a date, I was informed by the forensic center that they need approximately 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
And Judge, we did receive the letter from the forensic center as well that Mr. Stoloff referenced before the case was called.
All right, how about February 26th at 8:30?
That's fine with people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Just one moment, Judge.
Oh, hold on, let me give him a little bit of time. Give me a date in March.
March?
Yeah, second week in March, just to be sure.
March 10th.
March 10th. All right, March 10th, same time, 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will inform Mr. Trummer of this new date and time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Judge, I take it we're still waiting on the jail?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're waiting on the camera. I did call.
Okay,
I've
I've got an in-person with you guys at 10:45. I'm probably gonna have to sign off soon to drive down there. Is the timing gonna work out on that?
Just you come down and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come on down, please.
Okay, sounds good.
Traffic is bad out there.
Yes.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Do we have Mr. Damon Steele?
Not yet, Your Honor.
You got his attorney?
No, sir.
Who's his attorney?
Well, that's Brian Brown, Your Honor.
Right.
Who?
Brian Brown.
That's your case, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We got about 2 minutes in our pages.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I do believe that date is the past 3 days, so that would be.
Huh? Brady Ash, he's a televiolence.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You got an officer on the 10th.
I don't have to downstairs. Angst and
gentleman on the phone that says Jamil's Galaxy A21. What
Yes,
is your name? What is your name, sir?
Marcus Williams. I was in your courtroom last Thursday and you had me take care of my tether violation. I was supposed to be in Judge Care's courtroom today, but I'm not getting a link. So I'm calling you because you asked me to take care of this and I'm trying to take care of it. I got the docket number. I'm not getting called on Zoom by him, and I'm not trying to get no warrant reissued for me, Mr. Giles.
All right, who are you trying to call now?
Judge Garrett's courtroom, I had 2 warrants, and you told me if I don't get them taken care of, you was gonna keep me in jail if I come before you again. So I'm coming to you because I need the help. I'm online trying to do court right now, and they're not contacting my phone. I'm actually on 2 phones trying to get it done.
So you tried logging on Zoom in Judge Garrett's courtroom?
Yes, I don't have his number. The only number I got for court is you guys' number.
Okay, so then you haven't tried. You need the Zoom number to log in there? Is that what you're trying to do?
I think that's what that'll help as well.
I think they should be the same, but okay, hold on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I know. I don't know why they did that. Hey, Glenn, how are you? Good. This is Kitty. I got a question. Judge Garrett. Is that Ruth Garrett, sir?
No, it's a male. It's a gentleman.
Oh, Austin Garrett.
Oh, Austin Garrett. You have his I have no idea. No. Austin. Mm-hmm. Okay, so are the criminal courtrooms the same, but the traffic courtrooms are different as far as you know? Oh, okay, all right, thank you. All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It's 360-338-0000.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay. That's still.
Hello? Hi, Lily? Hi, this is Judge Giles. I'm okay. How are you? Couple of things. Is there any way we can get a listing of everybody, all the courtroom Zoom numbers? Because for some reason, we get all kind of folks coming in our Zoom because they said this is the only number they have. Fine, or whatever. And also, in regards to the vaccine thing, someone was supposed to be contacting me.
All right.
No,
Mr. Brown still on here?
Not yet.
His attorney?
No, not
Did you
yet.
talk to his attorney?
No, he hasn't today.
I just didn't know if there's anything else. was something else, but I don't remember what it is. All right.
Really? Okay.
You said the other one was who, Clayton? Detail? No Chandler, but then you said there's another one? Langston. Langston, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. Judge, you know you said. You see the 10:30? Yeah, one is a 3, and then put another one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think, our.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, where is the attorney at?
Yes. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go, she's supposed to email me the Zoom number for the court.
Oh, okay.
Ask her.
Right, yeah.
I think I have.
Yes, absolutely.
Reggie, you ready on this one?
Okay. Yes, we're ready. Are we waiting on Mr. Brown?
Yeah, have you
Okay.
talked to him?
I have not, no. I mean, I think back in the summer, I had offered a deal on this case and I never heard from him, so figure we move forward. Yeah. I'm sure.
Okay, he's on his way walking up. On the way. Good morning, Division One.
Good morning. Sorry about being so late. I've got a Brady Ash here for a teller violation. He would like to speak with his attorney in a breakout room if possible.
Oh, man. That's the attorney. He's on his way
He on
here.
his way here.
He's on his way here. He was on, but okay, I'll let him know. Yeah,
Put him in a witness room and he can do it.
or the judge can step out. I think they did that one
Okay.
day last week.
What's lunch?
I brought a sub. Have you ever had the sub from Walmart? They make these big subs from the deli.
Oh, I'm not a big bread eater.
Oh.
Except when I used to go over there to Buddy's.
Yeah. Huh?
I know he didn't walk past me, I didn't see him.
Who, the judge? Yeah.
He did?
Yep. He had it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
He was
meant.
going to stretch his legs.
Oh, okay.
Or check his email.
So you know, it's a bad day, but they're streaming Judge Millen's funeral today at 12 noon. Go to SwansonFuneralHome.com and you can see her funeral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was on, it was till 8 o'clock last night was her thing. Check your email.
Her viewing?
Yeah, it's who was it? Judge or either somebody said whatever information you had first was wrong, so your most recent email from yesterday about that is the information.
Oh. Okay.
Good morning, Judge Giles Court.
Good morning.
Hi, this is Attorney Michael Woodyard. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am wonderful. I have a preliminary exam in person scheduled this after at 11 for Mr. Ransom, Tyree Ransom.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if Mr. Ransom is in custody by chance.
I don't think he is. He's not on our jail list for today, so I don't think he is.
Yeah, I have not had contact with Mr. Ransom, so what would you expect me to be there to discuss his non-appearance in person?
Well, the thing is, what if he shows up?
I know, that's all right. Well, I'm gonna roll. I'll see you down there.
All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. And honestly, it makes sense if they don't think they're coming, they're gonna cape you. They would rather do it on Zoom, of course. But the thing is, what if they showed up?
Yeah, and also who answers the phone?
We had an attorney last week who said he had to talk to his client, but his client showed up.
I haven't talked to my client, but I assumed if I didn't show up, he was gonna show up, so I just didn't want to count.
Who's your client?
Billy Couch.
Oh, you're at 10 o'clock.
He's not in custody, is he?
No.
No.
When I answer my phone, if I don't know the number, you know, a lot of times I don't answer my phone if I don't know the number that's calling me on my phone.
Yeah.
But I guess they leave messages, so.
Reggie, did you see him?
No.
I texted him. He said he was on his way up.
Oh, okay.
It's 9:50.
In the wrong court building.
Let me ask you.
Unless he's checking in other courtrooms. Brian be trying to be slick sometimes. What about Mr. Hortis? Did anybody see him out there?
Nope, the halls are empty.
He's our 1045, but he has Mr. Grady Ash.
You don't have to.
I don't have to, it's
Right,
a
right.
whole lot easier to stay.
Right.
Stipulate the bond.
I was gonna say, yeah,
That's it's not on the docket, it's a tether violation. 439, Judge Giles courtroom.
What was your name?
Can you email it to me? Sure, it's ORQUIDIL@36districtcourt.org.
I started coming downtown.
Okay, that's cool.
You give Mr. Brown here yet?
No, you're not.
Yes, so after my name is 36TH and then district court is spelled out. Okay? All right, sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Strong. All right, bye-bye. Judge, I called Mr. Brown and he said he was on his way up. So I don't.
Judge, this is Wayne Frost. I've got a live 10:30 today. I've talked to my client. It should be a waiver. Is it okay if I do it by my phone, by audio only? I'll be right outside the courthouse. If anything goes wrong, I can grab my walker, but I'm not feeling real well today. I'll grab my walker and come right in if anything goes wrong with it, Judge.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll be right outside the courthouse. I'll do it by audio on my phone.
Okay,
Michael White. Thank you.
all right, no problem.
Good morning, how are you? Good.
What are you doing?
Attorney Ronald Brown. It's 82. 187.
And that's Reginald, isn't it? You don't have you don't have an objection me waiving Michael White, do you?
No.
I didn't think so.
One thing to make.
All right. I'll see you again at 10:30.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Somebody?
She said she's gonna send somebody on Zoom.
All right.
And, the attorney for Couch is here.
He's voting on it too. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm removing. Yeah. Mr. Brown, your matter was set for 9:30. I'm removing you. You can go. I'm removing you. Your matter was set for 9:30. We had to call you. You didn't bother to call us. So you're removed from this case.
I thought it was at 10 o'clock. Okay.
You're removed, Mr. Brown. Thank you. And Mr. Steele, stand up. I don't do t-shirts in my courtroom. I don't do sweats. You dress for my court. If you cannot dress for my court, I will dress you. You understand what that means? I'll send you Wayne County Jail. They put you in green. And you can spend Wayne County Jail until this is over. You understand? All right. So it's a matter of respect. You want me to respect you, right? I'm going to. Then respect me and respect my court. Dress the court. So when you come back, I'm going to get you another attorney, give you another date. When you come back, you dress for court, shirt with a collar, pair of pants. All right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, see, just gotta wait for you. All right.
Hello?
Hello, Ms. Farnwell.
Hi, I hope I didn't interrupt you guys. I couldn't hear I was just called by assignment counsel on a case on a Damon Steel.
Yes.
Okay.
Matter was set for exam today. We're gonna give you another date on it. You can go ahead and call it. Kid.
Calling case number 1859294, the people of the state of Michigan versus Damon Steele. Defendant is charged with count 1, insurance certificates, possession, sale of stolen, counterfeit. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, appeal 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Wendy Barnwell, P42505 on behalf of Mr. Steele.
All right. Mr. Steele, state your name for the record.
James McCain Steele.
All right. All right, Ms. Barnwell, are you available February 12th at 10:45?
No.
Not available that day or that time is bad?
That day is bad. I have in-person exam.
Okay. February 16th at 9:45.
Yes, I have Zooms with you. I have a Zoom with you and another. It's all Zoom. So yes, I can do it. So that's in person, Judge?
That's in person. Yes, ma'am.
So I hope that the prosecutor can send me the discovery on the matter. I just was called minutes ago.
Right.
Okay.
I'll send you discovery, Ms. Barnwell.
Okay, I'm not sure who's talking to me. I didn't.
This is AP Reginald Andrew.
Okay, so I'm about to put my my email in the chat.
No, he's in person, so don't put it in. Oh, you put in there for Reggie.
Right.
He's in.
I can log in.
Mr. Steele, can you give your Ms. Barnwell your phone number so she can be able to contact you?
313-399-2928.
Okay, and Mr. Prosecutor, can you see so I can continue with my phone number?
I don't have anything in the chat just yet, so go ahead.
Okay. I just sent it in the chat. I don't know if you
You got it.
Okay, good, Judge.
All right.
So, Mr. Steele, I'll put your phone number in and I'll be contacting you, okay? I'm in court right now. I'm in other courts on Zoom, okay? But you will be hearing from me. And when I text you, you need to send me your email address, okay? That's how that's gonna go. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right, they can close here.
What time is it, Your Honor?
All right. We have Mr. Couch. Outside.
No, Your Honor, there's attorneys here.
So come on in, get right to it. Thank you, Ms. Barnwell.
Okay, thank you.
All at 10 o'clock.
Oh, McDonald. It's in that first drawer. If you could just, did you do a printout already? Then you take the files and just put that in there. Okay. June 7th is the date. This is, Couch, right, Judge?
Yes.
Calling case number 2056411, the people of the state of Michigan versus Billy Couch. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Habitual offender for notice. This matter is scheduled for examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Sola on behalf of people.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Brendan Balsky, appearing on behalf of Billy Couch. Your Honor, as Madam Clerk indicated today, the judge set for a preliminary exam on this matter. Right now, my client's whereabouts are unknown. You know that September 3rd of 2020, we had a PCC with the separate live exam today. My client was present at the probable cause conference. At this point in time, I have no explanation for his whereabouts. I did reach out to him yesterday, and the number that I had was
Okay. All right, can't be a short, any bond previously submitted shall be forfeited, the bond said, $30,000 cash.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, counsel, if you find them, you can bring them in. All right, if we find them, brought in, you save that.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Hordo said he was coming down because he had
Oh, that's
10:30.
right.
Oh, we got another one. What was that? CR439, 39. Hello, how are you? No, Kwame is ours. Clary is not. Yeah, Clary is ours. No, is that Kwame that's in the box right now? No, okay, we got somebody else too. Cause I know about Grady Ash. That's Clary. Okay. No, Kwame, we didn't have a report, so it was adjourned till March 10th. Yeah. All right, thank you. All right.
Okay.
Now what's going on? What are they doing?
Nothing. Well, who's going? Ain't nobody here. All right, 10:30 is not here.
Just haven't showed up on that one either. Are the officers showed up at 10:30?
Nope, nobody showed up for 10:30 then.
For which one?
Except for, the 3-bagger, we have, a defendant in downstairs, in lockup. And of course, Mr. White's, attorney was on Zoom.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Frost. You said it's gonna be a waiver, right?
Yeah, he said he was gonna waive his client.
Yeah, his client. What about Crumby?
No word.
He has, the 1045, Freddie Brown. No, he doesn't have a PCC. He has Mr. Ash, which is a tether violation.
Oh,
That's the one in lockup.
okay.
439 to Giles. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, yes, all the persons are going. Oh, she's not? Oh, yeah, she might be the only one that's not doing it, but here we are. You up? 439 to Giles. Okay, I bet as soon as you log off, he's gonna come, okay. Okay, all right. They're getting ready to take Grady Ash. They need the camera. Where did Jones go? You left?
He's like a ninja, isn't he? He's there 1 minute and he's gone the next. That is extremely. And you was talking to him. I thought he was sitting there. You was talking to him.
Try again. Oh, where's that? CR439, Judge Giles courtroom.
Hi, this is Denise Gray. I'm speaking to.
Hi, Miss Gray, this is Kitty.
Oh, I didn't recognize your voice. Trying to sign off professional. Give me no difficult time. Can you help a sister out here?
Of course. What do you mean, Miss Gray?
I need this file and I can send someone out to get it and I will send it back as soon as I'm done with it.
Okay.
For a defendant, it was a two-bagger.
Uh-huh.
And they're due to, their probable cause is scheduled for February 1st.
Oh, I might have it right behind me. February 1st. Yep, I might have it. What's the case number?
21.
Uh-huh.
55042.
Oh, when were they arraigned?
They were arraigned.
Oh, January 4th. Oh, yeah. I should have it behind me.
Can I send someone up?
Yes, you can. You can. You can have them come up now.
Oh, you're so kind. All right, thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Bye. Maybe I should have looked for the file first. Before I told her to come up. There, your client's on.
Mr. Grady Ash is in? Good.
Mr. Grady Ash,
This is,
he wanted to.
I'll go hop on the Zoom.
do we have?
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna let them know because they trying to take him, but they didn't take the camera yet.
Okay, we're trying to take him back, then we can do it.
No, go ahead and log on, and I'll let them know if they come in, the attorney's
All
logged
right,
on.
I'll go set it up.
Oh, the judge. You, I don't know.
I'm prepared to do this without, like, I can do this anytime. The Trevor report was very basic, so.
No, but he wants to talk to you. He requested to talk to you.
Yeah.
And the judge is the only one who put you in the breakout room.
Right, that's a problem. I guess, Mr. Ash, we can talk now, but understand that anything you say to me now is not privileged.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You gotta understand, you got the prosecutor here, you got court staff, they hear everything you say.
That's fine with me.
Okay, what did you want to say, assuming you want to talk?
I wanted to see if you could get the tether removed because I keep getting violated, but like for reasons that I don't even know.
Well, yeah, we're gonna address that on the record. Don't worry about that. I got that covered. So.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'll see you in those cases when the judge gets back.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that was simple. Okay, so you read the violation?
I did.
Did you need to see the violation?
I would like to.
Okay, I have it here.
They got a zone exclusion issue, but they didn't list what the zones were, except that he's on house arrest for traveling to and from work, but.
We also have Mr. White downstairs.
Mr. White, who's Mr. White?
The one whose attorney's coming in on Zoom to waive on the three-bagger?
Oh, he's coming in? He's downstairs?
No, he's in
He's in
lockup.
lockup?
His client's in lockup.
Oh, wow.
I'm having him brought up. He just got over here. We didn't know he was in lockup.
I don't even know if he was in lockup.
So we have 2 of the 3 in lockup. Hi, how you doing? Could you put up this?
Oh, geez, Louise. Who is that? White?
That's Langston and White.
The history on this is that there was a hearing back.
R1030s.
So we're missing Harwood on that one.
He was in the hospital that day. Giles did not set unless we could provide proof of the hospital visit. We had trouble getting documentation for the longest time. His records, yet eventually they arrested him on the outstanding warrant. Couldn't get set aside without paying. So then the tether's issue. This case because of so we put the arm on his house arrest. Yeah. He said he's in between courts. He said.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
This one is.
10:27. Mr. Are we ready on
Grady Ash.
Grady Ash?
All right.
Mr. Taylor Valley. I need that. Please. If you want to make a copy, I will.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Thank you. How you doing? You can just get me a copy after we're done.
Okay.
I'll hold things up.
Is your phone number 4278?
Yes. Right, for the exam.
They are going to interview. All right, calling case number 2055544, the people of the state of Michigan versus William Grady Ash. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing, causing injury. This matter is here on a tether violation.
May please call original manager, number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
And good afternoon, Neighborhood Defendant Service of Detroit, Jonathan Portis, P78948, on behalf of Mr. William Grady Ash, who's appearing via Zoom from the Mr. Grady Ash.
William Grady Ash.
You're in a tether violation. I did have these, or I assume the court's reading that. My understanding of the report is that Mr. Grady Ash had a zone violation for being basically outside of the zone between his work and home, contrary to what the instructions were in the report. Unfortunately, they didn't include a map of where those zones were, so we didn't have that information
He
available.
only had permission to go to work.
I understand.
That's all he had. He drove straight to work, he comes straight home.
Ultimately, Judge, it is a zone exclusion. This is not a case like a domestic violence. It needs to be excluded from contact with the complaining witness. It's not as though he's barred from a certain location that he needs to stay away from. I'm asking the court to recognize that
He was given the opportunity to be out of jail. And his position was he was house arrest, but he can go to work. And he decided that he wanted to do more.
In fairness, Judge, I look at this as a sort of the whole picture. The reason that Mr. Grady Ash is on tether in the first place is because back on November 4th, we were scheduled for an in-person preliminary exam on this matter. Mr. Grady Ash was unable to appear because of a medical issue that he had, that he was in the hospital. The court issued a habeas for him at that time and said that it would reinstate his bond if he could provide medical documentation. Unfortunately, we tried for weeks and weeks and weeks to get medical documentation from that facility, and Mr. Grady Ash was not able to get that. He was subsequently arrested on the warrant that was issued, and I believe Judge Virgil Smith stood in for you on dealing with that bond issue.
I believe at that time, that's when the tether was issued. And so I think, given the context of everything that sort of happened to Mr. Grady Ash, this isn't like something where he's willfully run away from the court previously. He had these set of troubling circumstances that led him to get this tether. And so I looked at sort of the justification of the tether ab initio. Obviously, yes, this particular instance, he screwed up, but I think more fundamentally, it's why was the tether issued in the first place? And I think that perhaps it's just.
You can provide the documentation he was supposed to provide.
Understood, Judge.
Tell me he can't, but his medical records he has access to.
He has subsequently provided me with documentation, but it was after the habeas was lifted. I can pull up my laptop and provide that.
I don't want to, we're looking at a violation of.
Understood. Obviously, there was a violation. There's no denying that. But again, I'm asking the court to be lenient with this, considering that.
Violation. Really all I need to know, right?
Yes, Judge. There's no goes outside the law.
Really have to raise your right hand. Swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, Mr. Grady Ash, on October 19th, 2021, you were placed on the tether program, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I got the date wrong, January 19th, 2021.
Yes, sir.
You were given the rules and regulations, correct?
They gave me the rules and regulations, but they never gave me my exclusions. They told me I was just on regular GPS tether.
You were on house arrest, you were allowed to go to work.
And they told me, see, mine didn't say, when they told me, they said I was on regular.
We need to have a hearing again.
Can we do sometime this week?
Well, I have to get to, main county sheriff.
If I may, off the record, just quickly say some things to my client before we hear. Mr. Grady asked.
You want me to walk out?
No, Judge, I don't think it's necessary. He doesn't have to say anything in return. Mr. Grady asked, do you understand that if you, by denying the allegations, you are triggering a tether violation hearing, you will remain in custody until that time?
I apologize for denying it. I don't want to remain in custody.
So are you saying that you did violate?
Whether or not you remain in custody or not has nothing to do with it.
I understand that, but procedurally speaking, whether or not he wants to litigate the issue, whether or not he was properly notified.
I just feel like this. I just feel like this. Oh, I got a top shadow, man.
So, Mr. Grady Ash, the court asked you earlier whether or not you were somewhere you were not supposed to be. Would you agree that is the case?
Yes, sir.
That's fair, Judge. And are you saying that you do not want to have a tether violation hearing because of that fact?
What would that mean?
Well, tether violation hearing, they'd have to bring in the tether officer or someone from the sheriff's office to show how you violated the conditions of your bond, basically saying that you were on house arrest and you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, I'll waive it.
Court satisfied, Judge? Well, Judge, again, I go back to my earlier argument that.
That's a whole lot of weight, counsel, so don't spend a whole lot of time on it.
Understood, Judge. I would ask the court then to set a bond that is reasonable. I think that the tether is problematic in general. Obviously, I don't think.
He can't follow tether, he's not gonna follow any other conditions of bond.
Understood, Judge, but considering the low nature of the case, and again, this is, I think, a relatively innocent mistake. He did screw up in terms of not going exactly where he was supposed to be, but he does have a job. He was working. There's really no question about that. I think it's in the interest of justice, considering that everything that's going on for Mr. Grady Ash to be on bond. I think the issue is that we're creating barriers for, and basically the more conditions we pile on.
He has to learn to follow rules. He has to learn to follow instructions. If he can't do that, he'll have to learn the hard way.
I understand that.
I didn't ask you to say anything.
I apologize. I was trying to raise my hand.
Thank you, Judge.
People wish to hear.
No, Your Honor.
He has a probable cause on 211, Judge. He doesn't have an exam yet.
All right, Mr. Grady Ash, I need you to listen to me. I'm gonna reinstate your bond. I'm gonna reinstate your, no, put your hand down, please. I'm gonna reinstate your tether. You are on house arrest. You get to go out to go to work. That's it. When you're not at work, you're at home. Period. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you leave out again, I'm gonna leave you in the Wayne County Jail.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Get a bond form, please. Your next date is February 11th, Mr. Grady Ash.
Okay, sounds good.
That's on Zoom at 8:30.
8:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
We're done. You read.
Instate bond, reinstate tether, house arrest, may go to work only. See if you can follow those rules and then we'll may consider something else later.
All right, what, is our 10:30 ready?
Mr. Crombie is not here. We have all three defendants.
Your Honor, is there any specific times for work?
We can do Mr. White, Judge. The waiver.
I also have a waiver of an 11 o'clock exam, if that's okay.
All right.
That's Mr. Hardwick. He's
Mr. White
his attorney.
and Crombie, he's not here.
White is here, right?
Mr. Hardwick's attorney is not here.
Mr. Hardwick, attorney.
I represent Mr. Hardwick.
Oh,
She's on Zoom.
Oh, she's on Zoom, okay.
What about, we got Langston, and is Crombie here?
Crombie's not here, Your Honor.
We'll call White and Crombie first, then we'll do the other. The other one is, the other one. Hardwick and Langston are co-deeds.
Yeah, Hardwick, Langston, and White are Kobe.
All right, we'll call,
And Crombie.
call Crombie first. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this down. And we'll call the other three. We'll allow.
And the Catheus, the Crombie first.
Hopefully, Mr. White.
Hope that's the trick.
Calling case number 2059473, the people of the state of Michigan versus Ray Crombie. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of the people.
So you, who are you?
No, we're doing
Finley.
property.
That's not him.
Oh,
Mike.
oh,
That's
this
not
is
him.
right, no, you can leave them there, sorry. Spend the spell to appear, take your shall enter, any bond previously submitted shall be forfeited. The bond says 30,000 cash.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's, White, right?
That is correct.
We'll call all three of them, bring them all in.
Are they all here?
Langston's right.
Did Mr. Horner sleep? Horner?
Oh, no, that's good. He hasn't showed up yet.
Ready for
Oh. Alright. Calling case number 2062631, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael White. Defendant number 1 is charged with count 1, larceny $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Habitual offender for notice. The people of the state of Michigan versus Desjuan Hardwick. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 1, larceny $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. The people of the state of Michigan versus Eugene Langston. Defendant number 3 is charged with count 1, larceny $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. These matters are scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court of Reginald Andrew, appeal number 80354, on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost representing Mr. White, P51-457.
Good morning, Your Honor. Melissa here on behalf of Dewan Hardwick, P4323.
Ms. Perry, can you repeat your bond number, please?
All right, 43238.
Got it?
And good morning, Janice Pond appearing on behalf of Eugene Langston, P43281.
All right. Well, Mr. White is waiving his exam.
Yes, Your Honor. I've explained my client has statutory rights to a preliminary examination. We have talked about this on several occasions. He wishes to waive his statutory right to a preliminary exam and be bound over to circuit court.
All right, so your name, please?
Michael White.
Mr. White, do you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause the crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Sure.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way, you should waive your right to preliminary exam.
No, Your Honor.
You do so freely and voluntarily after having an opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you signed the waiver of examination form, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Frost, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. Oh, people have any objection?
No objection, Your Honor. You have my permission initial for me as well.
All right, thank you. Now we found over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division, for Raymond on the information. Does Mr. White have any other holds other than this case?
He does, Judge.
Yes. All right, then the preliminary exam, the AOI is going to be February 9th, 2021, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
On this February 2nd, Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry, February 2nd, excuse me, you're right.
Thank you.
February 2nd, Mr. Frost.
I heard. Thank you.
All right, you ready to proceed on the other? Okay.
People ready, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, I just received discovery this morning. I was reading it and I need a minute to talk to my client. Is that possible?
Sure. Which one is your client?
Mr. Langston.
Mr. Langston, step this way.
Mr. Langston.
Yeah.
Step this way.
All right. You got to see, sir. Let's do, Mr. Woodard.
Oh, he was a waiver. Where's his client?
He's on Zoom. That's him up there.
Oh. Calling case number 2059859, the people of the state of Michigan versus Tyree Ransom. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Stoloff on behalf of the people.
Judge, good morning to you and good morning to your staff. Michael Woodyard, my P number is 64612. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Tyree Ransom, who joins us on the Zoom call.
Mr. Ransom, you're in a vehicle. You need to pull that vehicle over.
Say it again.
You need to pull the vehicle over and take your hat off, please.
Okay, I'm pulling over now. Okay, I'm pulled over.
Mr. Ransom, state your name, please.
Tyree Ransom.
All right, Mr. Woodyard.
Judge, yes, good. Thank you very much. Mr. Ransom and I have discussed the probable cause standard that is in the preliminary exam. Knowing his rights, Mr. Ransom is prepared to waive his right to a preliminary examination, knowing that the case will be sent along to the circuit court.
People have no objections to the waiver.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Ransom, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause has nothing to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Did anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to the exam?
No.
You're waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes.
And do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No.
So Woodard, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
Judge, I have no objection. I would ask that you do that, please.
All right, and the court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as bound over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division arraignment on the information, February 9th at 9 o'clock.
Judge, thank you. And thank you very much for accommodating us, Judge. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll call you, Mr. Ransom.
Okay.
This is my third. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Okay.
One more and I'll be in.
Hello, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Bonds got her discovery this morning. I haven't received discovery on my case. I was trying to see what was going on with that. For some reason, I didn't get that. I don't know. The prosecutor said they had sent it, but I don't have it.
Which case do you have?
With the three defendants, Dewan Hardwick. I don't. She said she got hers this morning. I didn't get it at all.
You showing any record of it being sent in your file?
It's Mr. Andrews' case.
Oh. Thank you.
I do know that he has the audit report, not this defendant, but another defendant. It was downloaded on January 8th by defense.
Well, all right, back on the record on case number 2062631. Main defendants are Defendant Ron James Hardwick and Eugene Langston. Okay, where are we at?
Your Honor, to my understanding, after speaking with Mr. Langston, I believe he wants to waive his preliminary exam. Is that correct, sir?
Yes. Any objection to Mr. Langston waiving his exam?
No, Your Honor, okay.
Thank you.
Counsel?
So do you want me to initial it first?
Yeah, you can initial it. All right. Mr. Langston, you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed, and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that?
Yes.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way, you should waive your right to preliminary exam.
No, sir.
You do so freely and voluntarily after having the opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes.
You sign the waiver of examination form, sir?
Yes.
All right, the people had no objection, correct?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, of course, we're gonna find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as filed over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be February 2nd, 2021 at 9:00 a.m. Yeah. Mr. Langston has holds other than this case?
Your Honor, he has another case pending, same incident in Grosse Pointe Park.
Oh, okay.
We would ask for a bond reduction if Your Honor would consider it.
Well, now he's gonna get snatched away. I'll be somewhere else.
Well, it's the same,
What's the bond on the other case?
that I'm not sure. Do you know, Mr. Langston?
How much?
20,000 cash. So that's what's, but Your Honor, all in all, in this case, Mr. Langston does not work. He gets disability for an injury and a medical condition. And in addition to that, he was recently hit by a police officer in December in a traffic accident, not doing anything wrong, just a regular citizen on the street, and he needs medical attention. There is a 500 cash bond with a tether. Basically, it's just a situation of financial inability to post the bond, Your Honor. So I would ask if you'd be willing to consider a personal bond with the tether.
Court's discretion, Your Honor.
And you gonna help him out? The other case is where?
Grosse Pointe Park.
Okay, so that's still Wayne County.
Yes, it is.
All right. I give him a 5,000 personal bond with GPS tether.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Need a bond reduction form, please? They still say it's the same for that other case.
Yeah, yes, I understand. Okay.
Yet, you understand, he doesn't, because I gave him a personal bond as of the day, you won't get any credit for any time served on this case after today. You get credit on the other case. That's, that's the other.
One
issue.
moment. Could you make it 1,000, 10%, Your Honor? With the tether? Just so he's getting credit until we address the Grosse Pointe bond?
All right, you get 1,000, 10%. Let's do the bond form.
Thank you, Your Honor.
With the GPS tether.
With the GPS tether.
Yeah.
There's still one more.
Oh.
Right this way, sir. Oh, there's somebody. Thank you.
All right. On this last case, Karen has said she has not received discovery.
Your Honor, I don't know what to say to that. I have the audit trail here. Both Mr. Frost and Ms. Bauer received the discovery the same day and downloaded it. And it says it was successfully sent to Ms. Barry. And I had no way of knowing that.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on. The only thing I can say is I'm trying to figure this out, but I don't have it. I don't know where the glitch is. But if Mr. Hardwick still wants to hold his exam, I need to figure out what's going on with the discovery. And I've been over here looking through my stuff trying to figure out what's going. I don't know what's going on. I don't.
The link expires on the 28th, so you have 2 more days to find it. The link should be either your spam or your inbox. It says it's successfully sent to your email.
Well, I don't know what's going on. If Mr. have his exam, Judge, I need to get this discovery or figure out what's going on and talk to him. Could I have a new date?
No, I'm not giving a date. This case is going one way or the other.
Okay. Well, okay. He wants to proceed, then we'll have to proceed. And I'm trying to pull it up now. Okay, I have it. I'm ready.
Okay. Any preliminary issues?
No.
Yes. Mutual sequestration of anyone testifying now or in the future with the exception for the officer in charge.
Any objection to the officer in charge remaining?
No. No.
Next line, I can get her.
Huh?
The officer in charge.
Yeah, yeah. You can bring a first witness in too.
Perfect, thanks.
Any other witnesses testifying today at trial, any future hearing must be the courtroom or be denied that future testimony, with exception to the officer in charge.
He's coming in now. Your Honor, this is going to be Officer Clinton Elam, E-L-A-M, that's my first witness. No, she's on the bench.
Give her your name. Raise your hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, so for the noise, you have a seat, please. You may proceed.
Sir, can you please state your name for the record?
Officer Clinton Nealon, the Detroit Police Department.
How long have you been employed in that capacity?
5 years.
All right, officer, I want to turn your attention back to December 19th, 2020. Were you working on that day?
Yes, sir.
And what capacity were you working?
As a police officer of the 5th precinct.
Were you on patrol? Were you on?
Yes, sir.
And what type of uniform were you wearing?
Same thing I have now.
Okay. And can you describe it for me?
Yep, black shirt, name and badge visual, green pants, black boots.
Okay. And what type of vehicle, if any, were you driving?
We had a black 2018 Explorer.
Okay, now I want to take you to the location of, at or near the location of 3815 Drayton Street in the city of Detroit, Iowa. On that date, did you arrive at that location?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell us what, if anything, occurred on that date at that location that made you report here today?
We were flagged down by the victim. She stated that she left her house.
Wait, one second. Which victim is this?
I believe, to the best of my knowledge, recollection for my report, I think her name was Sarah Feldman.
That's Feldman. And you received some information from Ms. Feldman?
Yes, she said she
Okay,
had.
you can't say what she said. Okay, sir.
I'm gonna ask you, with the information that she told you, what did you do next?
We had out a older model white Cadillac Escalade ESP with chrome rims and no plate.
Well, prior to that, did she show you anything?
Yes, per her ring doorbell, she showed us that photo that came up.
Okay, and what, if anything, did you identify in that doorbell video?
The white Escalade.
Okay, did you notice any individuals as well?
I don't remember exactly who, because there were 3 individuals when we stopped that vehicle.
Okay, now, I want you to take a look around the courtroom. Do you see anyone that you recognize on that day?
Yes, sir, right there.
Okay, can you tell me something he's wearing?
Sitting right there,
Can you tell me something he's wearing?
like jean jacket, plaid shirt, button up.
Okay, Your Honor, let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in this matter, defendant number 2, DeJuan James Hardwick. And officer, where do you recognize the defendant from?
He was in the front passenger seat of the Escalade that we had down. Or it was either the front passenger seat or the rear passenger seat. I can't remember exactly.
Now, you say you stopped a vehicle. What type of vehicle was it?
It was a white Cadillac Escalade EFB with chrome rims.
Okay. And it's the same vehicle you saw in the video?
Yes.
Okay. Now, upon approach, which side did you approach?
The passenger side of the vehicle.
Okay. And let me take you back just a little bit. How did you attempt the traffic stop?
I'm sorry, sir.
How did you make the traffic stop?
For the information we were getting from this company.
No, did you use lights sirens?
Yes, we activated our lighting sirens to back the traffic stop. Yes, sir.
Okay, and they pulled over?
Yes.
Okay, what happened next?
Approached the vehicle. I noticed through the very rear window of the vehicle, I noticed there were multiple packages and items in plain view.
Okay. Did you have any of the defendants step out of the vehicle?
Yes, we did. They were detained for their investigation per what we had observed and the information that we had received also.
Okay. Now tell me, when you detained them, you had them step out of the vehicle,
yes, sir.
What did you do next?
We made contact with our PDU Detective Rice that said they were to be arrested for larceny from the building.
Okay, did you search the vehicle?
Yes, after that we did. We recovered multiple items that all in my report. They were placed on evidence along with the vehicle.
Okay, were there any identifying marks on the packages, names, addresses, anything like that?
Yes, on a few there were. One being Miss Collins, I believe.
What?
Her curtain rods.
No, you said, were there any type of label items that were marked?
Oh, yes, sir. On, we get packages from Amazon, like the chicken label.
Oh.
Like, yes, sir. They're all written.
In a box.
Yes, sir.
They were labeled with their name.
Yes, sir.
Now, were you able to confirm any other names on these packages?
I believe so, sir. I believe Detective Crutchfield was able to.
Okay. So once you inventoried the vehicle, what did you do next?
There were other multiple units who showed up who conveyed the arrestees. We stood by for the tow and recovered all the evidence. My partner and I.
Okay, 1 second, Your Honor. Do you remember the license plate on that Escalade?
There was no actual license plate on the rear, sir. I believe there might have been a paper plate in the window.
So you said there was a temporary tag in the window?
Yes, sir.
Did you run that tag?
No, I did not, sir.
Do you recall the paper, the temp tag number?
I do not.
Look in your report, refresh your recollection.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Gun right approach?
Yeah.
For the record, defense, I'm showing the officer the case supplement report on page 1.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, I see it right here. Charles 69755 temporary tag.
Right, thank you, officer. And these packages that you recovered in Escalade, where exactly were they?
They were in the like behind the front 2 passenger seat and all the way in the rear where the hatch would open.
Okay, so some in the back seat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you said where was Mr. Hardwick sitting?
Can't remember exactly. I know he was on the passenger side. It was either the front passenger or the rear passenger.
Okay. I have no more questions this time around.
You cross me?
Officer, you said that you stopped this Escalade.
He didn't hear the question. Repeat the question, please.
I said, you said stop this Escalade. Is that correct?
You stopped the Escalade?
Yes, ma'am.
How long was it after you heard that the Escalade was taken that you stopped it?
You mean how long after he viewed the video or on the from the ring?
Yes.
Okay, how long after did you stop the video after reviewing the video on the ring?
No more than 10 minutes.
Did you hear? 10 minutes.
Yes, I did. Thank you. And you say you saw Mr. Hardwick. Did he have a mask on when you saw him?
I don't remember exactly, ma'am.
So how are you identifying him today if you don't remember?
Well, I remember where he was sitting. I don't remember if we identified him per lien.
So are you identifying per lien or per his face today?
We pulled a picture of per lien during the investigation. He also gave his name.
Okay. The last question would be the packages that were in the car. Where were they located?
Behind the front driver's seat and in the rear vehicle where the hatch was open.
I don't think I have anything else at this time. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Just not the photo. You say you just testified that you brought up his photo in lien?
Yes, sir, during the investigation.
Were you able to recognize?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No further questions.
Anything further?
No, Jeff.
Thank you.
Now, people call Detective Daniel Crutchfield.
Detective Crutchfield, when you offer proof, but did you take a statement or anything?
Detective Crutchfield?
Yeah.
Yes, she's an OIC. Go ahead.
She took the hearsay statement?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. You heard it, and you swear our affirm that the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
You close the door right here, twice, you have a seat. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mayor, could you please say your name for the record?
Yes, Detective Danielle Crutchfield
And how are you employed?
with Detroit Police Department,
And how long have you been employed in that capacity?
17 years.
I want to take you back to on or about the date of December 19, 2020. Were you working on that day?
Yes,
And what capacity?
as a detective for the 5th Precinct.
Okay, and were you assigned any cases at that time?
Yes,
And which case in particular?
a larceny case.
Okay. Now, as an OIC, it's your job to do what?
Investigate the case, talk to complainants, victims, and defendants, and gathers witness statements from witnesses, complainants. If defendants are already in custody, I have to go take statements from the defendants also. and gather evidence from the victims if they have it to make a report.
All right, thank you. Now, does your job also include reviewing video footage?
Yes,
Now, did you review any video footage in this case here?
I did.
Okay, what type of video did you review?
I had some of my victims send in door ring video.
Now, do you recall viewing a particular ring video?
Yes,
Okay, whose video is that?
that was one of my victims, Sarah Fieldman.
Okay, and that's Feldman?
That is correct.
And what, if anything, did you observe on that video?
I observed the defendant, Mr. Hardwick,
Now, what was he doing?
on Ms. Fieldman's porch removing a package.
Okay, and he got permission to do so?
No, he did not.
Now, I want you to take a look at the courtroom with Zoom and everything, and let me know if you see the defendant.
Let me be back it up. Because you asked her, did he have permission to do so? How would you know?
Oh, okay. Now, did you speak to Ms. Feldman?
Yes,
What did she indicate to you?
that her package was taken off her porch and she didn't give anyone else permission to take the package off of her porch.
And then she showed you the video.
Correct.
And what did you view in the video?
I observed defendant, Mr. Hardwick, taking the package from her porch and going back into a overmodel white Escalade.
Okay, now I want you to take a look around the courtroom and tell me if you see anyone you recognize from that video.
Not in here.
Not in here? One second, Your Honor. All right, you said that part of your duties is to speak to defendants that are in custody.
Yes,
Did you have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hardwick?
Mr. Hardwick refused to speak with me at the Detroit Detention Center when I attempted to take a statement from him.
Okay, but did you make contact with him? Face-to-face contact with him?
Yes, I asked him to make a statement with me and he refused.
Okay, now I want you to take a look around the room. Do you see Mr. Hardwick here today? Or on Zoom as well? Okay. Just a moment, Your Honor, please. All right, let's get back to the victims that you spoke with in this matter. You said you spoke with Sarah Feldman.
Yes,
Did she indicate to you what it was that was stolen from her porch?
yes,
And what was that?
curtain rods.
Okay. And do you recall the value of those curtain rods?
Yes, $24.
Okay. Did you
Excuse
speak
me,
with
Judge, hearsay here.
Pursuant to the hearsay statement, counsel.
She's saying what she's testifying to what the victim said, Judge.
That's why it's a hearsay statement. It's an exception. She's able to testify that items were taken, that no permission was taken, or no permission was given for those items to be taken, and the value of those items. She's able to testify that at a probable cause hearing.
And you said it was $24?
Yes,
Okay. Now, did you speak with anyone else during the course of the investigation?
as far as victims or?
Yes, as far as victims, yes.
Yes, I spoke with victim Matthew Vanderwint.
And did he indicate What did he indicate to you?
He provided me door ring footage also of the same vehicle leaving from his porch or leaving from his home.
Okay, were there any additional images on that video?
Not that particular video, no.
Okay. Did he indicate the items that were taken
Yes,
and the values of those items?
yes,
And what was the value of those items?
$81.35.
And did he indicate whether or not he gave permission to anyone to remove those items?
Yes, he said he did not. Only him and his wife were the only two that were supposed to accept the package.
Did you speak with anyone else? In terms of victims or complainants?
Oh, yes, I have a list of victims that I spoke with.
Now, do you want me to go through each victim or do you want me to read the total amount? The average amount?
Well, I gotta have a total amount.
Okay.
Because right now I only got $105.35.
Okay. All right, who else do you, yeah, okay.
I have a total of $1,325.15. And I spoke with Josie Pugh and her Fashion Nova items totaled $85.82. Mr. Matthew Vanderwent.
We already did that one.
Okay, and then Sarah Philman, we already spoke of her. Linear Kane, Miss Linear Kane, her Macy items added up to $85.12. Miss Bianca Smith, her Bath and Body Works items added up to $50. Miss Crystal LeSure, Fashion Nova clothing.
Excuse me, Judge, where is she getting these names from? She spoke to them at this location? That part is not clear. I'd like to know, where did she speak to them?
No, the victims that she talked to, and you can get the location on when you deal with Cross.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, Miss Crystal LeSure, we get her Fashion Nova clothing items for $113.36. Miss Denise Johnson, she had miscellaneous Bath and Body Works and other clothing from Victoria's Secret and Fashion Nova for $452 even. Alexander Manuel, he had Macy items for $349.76. And then Miss Cynthia Cassell, she had miscellaneous items from QVC, $83.74.
And you were able to confirm this with all these victims?
Correct, I had each one of them send me receipts showing that the packages, how much they were, showing me that it was their name that ordered it, and showing me that the packages were delivered.
Okay, and now, all these folks, do they live in the same area?
Approximately, yes,
And that's in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne?
that's correct,
And that's near where the Escalade was pulled over?
that's correct.
Okay, I have no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Detective, you're saying you talked to these victims. When did you talk to these people?
I spoke with them on the night, between the 19th and the 20th.
Okay. And did you talk to these people at their homes, on the phone? How did you talk to them?
The majority of them I talked to via phone after I was able to sort out the items that were taken. I looked up their addresses and then found their phone numbers. Some of them called me and then I would call some of them first.
Were you a part of stopping the Escalade or no?
No, I was not.
Okay. And how did you come upon these people's names and addresses with the packages?
They were listed on the packages that were recovered.
All right. I don't have any other questions, Judge.
All right, thank you. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. All right, people have no further witnesses, Your Honor.
Defense have any witnesses?
No, Judge, read the rest.
All right, your motion.
Your Honor, at this time, we move for firing over as charged in the complaint warrant for defendant number 2, larceny, $1,000 more but less than $20,000, as well as stolen property, receiving concealed $1,000 more but less than $20,000. We heard from Officer Elam that spoke to the victim, reviewed Ring doorbell, saw a Cadillac Escalade, and then in the video, and then on while cameras in the area, he saw a Cadillac that matched the description. Upon attempting a traffic stop and investigating the vehicle, he encountered the defendant number 2 in either on the passenger side of the vehicle with all the packages inside of the vehicle. The packages were labeled with names and addresses that none of them belonged to the defendants. We heard from Officer Elam that he did detain the defendants, including defendant number 2, Mr. Hardwick. We heard from Detective Danielle Crutchfield, who spoke with each victim individually and stated that they did not give any permission to anyone to take packages off their porches. And she further reviewed additional Ring doorbells aside from Ms. Feldman's. And although she wasn't able to identify the defendant personally, again, he was in the vehicle that was stopped by the scout car and was investigated and was found to be in possession of these items, which were reported stolen. Either Detective Danielle Crutchfield either contacted these folks or they contacted the precinct to report their items stolen. And the white Escalade was in the vicinity area. It had the packages with everyone's names. So any question of fact would be left to trier of fact, Your Honor. But at this time, people feel like they've met the probable cause burden.
Argument.
Well, Judge, we don't think they've reached their burden of probable cause here. The detective wasn't able to identify my client. This was over a span of days. They say they stopped the car 10 minutes later. That doesn't add up. Also, Judge, he wasn't the driver. We don't believe they met their burden. We'd ask that the matter be dismissed because there's really not, besides the fact he was in the car, which we don't know if they picked him up or whatever, but we don't think they've reached the burden. We ask that the matter be dismissed. Both.
There you go.
No, Your Honor.
All right, court having heard the testimony, argument finds as follows. First heard from Officer Elam, who testified that he was in a modified uniform and a black Explorer on patrol. He got flagged down in the area 3815 Grayton, flagged down by one of the victims, gave the officer information, including having him view a Ring doorbell video, which he saw an older Escalade. They will identify the defendant, Mr. Hardwick. He was either a front seat or rear seat passenger in the vehicle. They used light sirens to approach and stop the vehicle. They found numerous items in the vehicle, packages belonging with other people's names, including the person that flagged them down initially. We heard from Detective Crutchfield, who testified that she also reviewed the video, that she talked to several victims, taking hearsay statements that they gave no one permission to take the packages, and this was from Ms. Pugh, Ms. Kane, Ms. Smith, Ms. Leisure, Denise Johnson, and Alex Bancroft, and Cynthia Castle, along with Mr. Vanderwith, and the original person who had stopped them, Ms. Felton, who had items taken off of their porches. The total amount came out to $1,325.50. I mean, it's circumstantial, but it's more than enough to bind over a court fine for felonies enumerated complaining warrant did in fact occur in the city of Detroit, probable cause exists to charge this defendant, will be filed over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division, arraignment on the information, which will be February 2nd, 2021 at 9:00 a.m.
All right, thank you. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
bye. You too. You bring in Mr. Hortos, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Photos.
Brown.
You ready? I'm pretty brown. Calling case number 16595520, the people of the state of Michigan versus Freddie Brown. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, habitual offender, porch notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Tola on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Judge. From Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit, Jonathan Portis, P78948, on behalf of Mr. Freddie Brown, who's standing behind me. Mr. Brown, please state your name.
Freddie George Brown.
All right, ready to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are not ready to proceed. Yesterday, I did call the complaining witness and left a voicemail. And I know that this is an older case and they did not appear. I believe the OIC is also not appearing, so this time the people are not ready to proceed.
Move for dismissal.
That's just not.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Well,
Bring in,
Clayton Williams are here now.
yeah, Clayton Williams.
Parties on Clayton Williams.
Well.
All right, everyone, be well, be safe. I will see you all tomorrow.
All right, you too. Thank you, Reg.
Oh, well, I'm in court right now.
All right, let me see this.
Yep.
So it's saying it should be 15,000, 10%?
And then the other one is sitting down here.
Oh, it should be.
Right there.
Oh, I think the problem is, Terry, that he posted a bond on this. Mr. White posted bond. He posted a surety bond. That's why it's probably coming up surety.
Okay.
Cash.
Oh, you're not done?
Huh? Yeah, remember, he has another case. He has a whole.
Oh,
You said, what time do they have a Friday?
So, I mean, I'll put it at 10%. But that's why.
Are you guys in your office though? or-
Downstairs.
Go with,
They what?
five.
Downstairs. Yes.
Downstairs, they kiss now.
So.
Who's that, Marilyn down there?
I looked yesterday. That's why I had to bother you the other day.
Go take a look at that.
Yeah.
The other defense attorneys not have a problem with that, so I'm not sure why.
Okay, where the Joey Lewis.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the problem is.
Yeah, I looked yesterday. No.
Did you search by Ronald?
I found your name.
Okay.
Yeah. It said, it has 1401 to the end on it. Yeah.
That's right.
Doesn't have your email or your phone number.
Okay.
And then I called the main prosecutor's office number yesterday, and I guess I was. I called before 31, no one answered.
Yeah, I probably thought that was this thing yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm glad Danielle got hold of you.
yeah.
All right.
No, I appreciate it.
Thank you for that. You can just move your staff, so we're
Yeah.
not doing everything.
Oh, I didn't even read it. Is it right? No,
How
that's
long
the
have you
wrong
been
one.
here?
I've been in prosecutor's office since,
Oh.
That one right.
juvenile for a few months.
Okay,
No, I've been person too. For about a year.
okay. What's FNS?
Tell me that.
Oh, the FNS,
Okay.
okay. I thought you were saying FNS.
So thank you. Working with the defenders exclusively, so no one really saw me ever come up before.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Clayton, Lewis Clayton and Deanna Wade.
Everybody here?
Yeah.
Calling case number 2059843, the people of the state of Michigan versus Lewis Clayton. Defendant number 1 is charged with count 1, robbery unarmed. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. The people of the state of Michigan versus Dion Williams. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 1, robbery unarmed. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. These matters are scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Solo on behalf of people.
Morning, Your Honor. Kathy Murphy, P51422, on behalf of Mr. Clayton, who is present.
Good morning, Judge.
Mr. Clayton, state your name for the record, please.
My first name is Lewis, my last name is Clayton, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Williams, state your name for the record.
My name is Deanna Williams.
All right, thank you. We ready to speak?
Your Honor, this time people are not ready to proceed. I did speak with the complaining witness yesterday. He indicated to me that he does wish to proceed, however, he is currently suffering from COPD. And he also stated that he began exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19 approximately 2 days ago. I instructed him to not appear today, given that he would not be let in the building if he was exhibiting symptoms. He also, over the phone, appears to be taking deep, long breaths and had difficulty breathing, so this time will be requesting for an adjournment.
Your Honor, I move to dismiss.
Your Honor, I would join that motion.
All right, well, normally I would just dismiss it, but in light of the statement from the prosecutor regarding the condition of the victim, I'm not going to put it over. And one chance to appear.
I'm sorry, what was that, Your Honor?
I'll give him one more chance to appear.
Thank you, Your Honor. We could set it out with enough time for him to recuperate and give him at least 2 to 4 weeks.
You try April 13th at 12:15.
That's good for me, Judge.
Yeah, April 13th to 12:15.
That's fine for me,
Okay.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
there were 4 officers I could see, but we only received body cams of 1 person. Could you order the prosecutor to turn over the remaining body cams?
I only have the one video in my file, so I will make a request to OIC if those exist, I will send them to you.
There is a state statute that requires the police to preserve body cam footage.
And you're supposed to have all of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Good to see everybody.
Take care now.
You too. Bye, Kitty.
Bye-bye.
Have a good
one.
reporter.
Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor, I'll be back at 1:30 for tomorrow, 4-hour robbery.
All right. I ain't recognize you over there. What I didn't see you.
You all stay safe, have a good
Take care
afternoon.
now.
You too.
All right. Yeah.
1:30?
That's it?
1:30.
Oh, okay.
The whole.
439 just asked me.
Oh.
Because he tried to use the court to tell me. You got the case number?
I've used alcohol. I've used alcohol. That. You all have one? That one, yeah. That's it, you.
Phil, if you're looking for an answer, hurry up, because the judge is about to get off the bench.
I'll see you at 1:30.
You bring your own lunch now, Your Honor, or you find some place to eat?
5, 8, 9.
I started bringing my own last night.
Yeah.
There's really nothing open to eat.
Right.
Probably
Or
quickly.
walking over to the liquor store and get the fried chicken.
Yeah, that fried cholesterol.
Yeah. Don't need that.
In November.
All right, we'll see you back at 1:30.
Oh, he ain't. Okay. So what is he saying? Why didn't he make it court? Okay, so what are you asking me, Phil? Judge, felony arraignments. I guess this is guy who missed his court date on November 11th. He missed his exam on November 19th. And we issued a capias for him, 30,000, 10%, 30,000 cash. They want to know if you want to give them a personal,
Sure. What's the charge?
a CCW.
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm making argue when we set the,
He said no.
SEC. Right now, he can stay in for a little while, so we don't have him in court.
I'm trying to, like, November, really?
In January or something like that.
Right, we getting ready to go into February.
You gotta take the one for Hardwick.
The one with the 3 defendants? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
That's it till 1:30.
Okay. Well, they called me about my little shot.
4 cases. Oh, they did? So when you going?
Friday.
At least it's on the weekend. She must have forgot what. There you go. Sorry, I meant to bring it. I left it in the file. Let's go.
I don't know if Matthew has left, but I called their caseworker to tell her they were on their way down. She drove them here.
Who?
The caseworker,
Yeah.
we don't have the same caseworker, including the victim.
And he doesn't, and he's not hers anymore. He was at the time. She told me that the complainant has been testing positive for months, and he's been in quarantine. He was in quarantine months ago, and he might just be.
Okay, we back on the case. I can't talk about the case.
I know, I'm sorry, I just wanted to tell you why we came in.
Okay, so I think, really think you're gonna have to
You think he's
bring the
gone?
prosecutor, yeah, he's gone now. He's gonna be back at 1:30.
1:30?
Yeah, we'll be back on Zoom.
Can we zoom in?
We'll zoom in.
Okay, thank you. Okay, okay, thank you.
Huh?
I know, Judge, I just wanted to give you a heads up of why we were coming in. I
Okay.
understand. Okay, thanks.
And you went to the funeral.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was,
12 noon.
they're running it?
Yes.
On what?
The funeral home's website, Swanson Funeral Home, that